let's prune this vine. So this will not be an overly easy one. You can see that the branching has started in a way. However, look closely and you can see that the renewal spurs on both sides have failed. So right hand side renewal spur is right here. Top bud's gone, bottom bud has been rubbed off or smacked by something and snapped off. Likewise for the left hand side renewal spur there, bottom bud has failed, top bud's gone really strong. So firstly, I need to set the structure again with those renewal spurs. I'm going to have to do the inverse spur on both. And then I need to choose my fruiting canes for next year and clean up everything else. As you can see, there's almost forming a goblet shaped crown in this one because we've got 3 arms coming out. We've got right hand, left hand, and then one in the middle. So I want to start removing that one in the middle. I want to shut that down so we no longer have water shoots shooting out from it. So I need to cut all those off. I'm going to trim back the dead wood in there. And then I'm going to chase fruiting canes from the old canes, last year's fruiting canes, to get fruit for this year. All right, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to do those cuts and we'll come back and review. All right, the vine is now pruned. On the left side, we've got our renewal spur, inversed, coming out of the old one on top, because that was the only option we had. So we've left bud 2 and 3. So bud 2 pointing back towards the fruiting wire. We'll start branching off that again this year, next year, sorry. And then on the right hand side, the same thing, inverse spur, correcting the bud orientation. So continuing the branching. We've got a fruiting cane wrapped down, chased off the old cane from last year on the left side. On the right hand side, there was no possibility to chase a healthy cane. If I did, it would have been up here and it would have been on the wire already. So what I've done for this year, I've just left 3 small spur positions, 2 for 6 buds total on there. Depending on the vigor of your vine, you could leave more. But given I didn't have a lot of vigor on this vine, I've just left the 6 buds. That way we can get a little bit of fruit from this year. This spur position should be healthy for next year to train down things, canes, and from there then we can do a return cut on that to remove this one and start the process. And then just in the crown, I've gone ahead and removed any water shoots that were in there, cleaned up a lot of the dried wood that was building up. And on this 3rd limb out the back, I've done 2 cuts to remove the water shoots in there. This season, we'll just make sure that we shoot thin anything off this limb at the back so that can start slowly shutting down. And eventually we'll be able to do a couple return cuts and to remove that limb. And because it is significantly large, I'd say bigger than a 20-cent coin cut up here, we'll use green seal to protect it from any fungal pathogens getting into the crown of our vine. So there we go, that's one done. 2 inverse spurs, a chased cane, a spur-pruned arm, and resetting that structure.